February 2nd, 2023. Session number 1160. Lani again presenting these transmissions through the Omega Communications Portal. Welcoming you again, and if you are new to these sessions, I welcome you in this expanded field of consciousness that we are. And we are the field of consciousness of this living planet we are on. And these sessions, of course, always begin with you letting go of what you've been doing or thinking about and taking in a natural breath, and as you let it out, you come with me into the receiving aspect, the receiving energy space of what we know as the station of light. And we do this to enter into this space which is vibrating at a different frequency. And it's easier for the greater dimensional beings to meet with us as we expand our consciousness field to be within the station of light. So here we are to begin receiving, and perhaps you will be delivering into this space disturbances you may have been experiencing or aware of in our present civilization. Just be ready and curious to receive. Indeed, welcoming you into this presentation, I am the spokesperson known as Orem, and just as you are a being of light, we are beings of light here, and we always introduce ourselves to you as such. In the introductory few energy words delivered to you, there is clearance offered to you, simply because stepping into this space, delivering yourself into it, you are within a clearer energetic field for you. Constant adjustments are happening on multi-levels in your lifetime, in your current phase, in your current days and nights as you exist within the body form. Coming into this space allows you to receive information which informs your energy patterns of perhaps processes necessary for you to engage yourself within. It is your willingness to engage yourself within the resonating field that we call the processes, or the new creative impulses and the potential. It is necessary for you to engage yourself within that, opening up all of your awareness to receive. And you will receive the energy formations, part of your potential to be activated and drawn upon. Already you have an awareness of how you can be of assistance, or your willingness to undertake new sequences to establishing new ways of existing outside of any perhaps controlling mechanisms that may have been put in place. You are able to exist beyond that, drawing upon the field of creation, This is implied in many ways to you in many of the messages that you receive from a higher energetic field. Be aware, of course, that what you are receiving will be coming directly through a personality system. Personality systems are interactive fields within lower field dimensional activities, within the denseness, within how people are busily engaged in perhaps simply supporting themselves and others. So when you have a direct, firm connection back to your original source, you are accessing the dimensional fields such as you are receiving here in this presentation. There is an overseeing existence of multi-level beings and the multi-levels of your own aspects of existence. And you are drawing upon, by your intention, always the greater perspective and the influence of the original intention of creation. As you analyze that, you will be aware of choices being made and a direction becoming clear to you as an individual as you fulfill your purpose following the original intention. You brought forth an original overlaying intention for existence in whatever aspect that you existed as. There's always the underlying source creation intention. And as you become more aware of that and bring this into you, then you become aware of elements of energy that you are able to draw to you in a way that it reassembles aspects of yourself, and you automatically resonate with the dimensional fields of existence constantly referred to as the cities of light, the dimensions of that, which implies, of course, that they are enlightened citizens of multiverse of dimensions. This is where you come from. This is where you exist in an aspect of you. Your core energy system, your core energy, what you might call your soul, exists in a multidimensional way, but in an enlightened way. It is always existing in the patterns of light. And so this pattern of light that you are aware of around you here in this field of presentation, exists around you in your locality, a pattern of light. Remember that there are other levels of creators who are manifesting other forms of patterns of light, not so enlightened. So when you connect your enlightened self and the pattern that you access from source creation, that is a higher vibrational frequency that you resonate with. And when you are aware of that all within you and around you, this is what we refer to as dissolving any pre-existing element that cannot exist in this higher field. Activated. You know it. You fully realize that now. And you are part of the existence of this civilization you are aware of around the Earth planet. You are also aware of civilizations that were more enlightened than what you might perceive around you physically. They still exist. The potential exists. So we are encouraging you again to perceive your participation within the overall pre-existing pattern of all that you resonate with from source creation, from your particular presence and essence. You will know from this, we simply do not engage you in activities that will interfere with this process of light. You simply maintain your self in all of its aspects within the fields or the streams of light all around you and above you, above your lands, above where you travel, above where you exist, in a dwelling space. You have called in much assistance, and this is already in place around you from the beings in the greater dimensions. And we have referred these in your terms as the Galactic Federation beings, the presence of interspatial beings, life forms. You are vibrating with the resonating field of these beings. And that frequency pattern is part of what dissolves all that is not in accordance with this origination of the source pattern. Remember this. This is for you. You are this central, enlightened beingness, embodied. This is the presentation to you in this dimensional space. And so this is what we are delivering to you at this time. Orem out. I am that speaking to you as Ulea, and I come forward and surround you in the energy field. You might call it lightness. I express the enjoyment of seeing you respond in a different way to the energy presented here. Part of you will already be aware of you existing where you are presently, but in a different field of materialization. And this is what is active within your entire process, your thought processes, the physical processes of the body, and your environmental support systems. Allow this to encompass everywhere you are with this energy pattern, across the fields, across the waters, across everywhere, throughout the atmosphere. So you are participating in the improvement, can we use that word to you? Improvement of the biosphere of what is known as this planetoid of Earth. So enjoy all of this exchange of energy here. Ulea out. This is Lani again. Thank you, Orem, Ulea, and all of the other beings surrounding us in this session, and always, everywhere. It's interesting that every session expands and moves us more deeply into the central knowing point of existence. It's fascinating. And so I trust you see this working out around you in your daily patterns. So this ends the session through the Omega Communications portal, and therefore it's time for you to breathe it all back into your body form. Take in a breath, and as you let it out, bring it all down through your body, through your energy field, all throughout you. And you feel the strengthening of the sense of you as a presence, a being of light, energy, information. I'm sure you'll enjoy this as you continue to receive the essence, the beneficial essence of it all. Thank you, and we'll come together again. Do make sure you bring yourself back into the present moment here on Earth. You are changing what is around you by bringing in this higher frequency pattern. So enjoy who you are and your presence. Thank you.